Your news, your station. 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
The News Watch never stops. This is 1010 wins on 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes. We'll give you the world.
Good evening, 39 degrees at 540. I'm Lori Netton. And here's what's happening. A suspect who the NYPD says was a one-man crime wave in Queens that included a deadly hit and run has been extradited from Germany. James Vanderbeek, who shot to stardom on Dawson's Creek, dies at 48 after being treated for colorectal cancer. Sources tell 1010 wins the body of a baby has been recovered from the debris of the Elmhurst house fire that claimed the life of another person earlier this week. Mount Sinai says its nurses have overwhelmingly ratified contract agreements for its 3 hospitals that faced a strike. Play ball. We might be dealing with huge piles of frozen snow, but pitchers and catchers reported to spring training for the Yankees and Mets today. In sports tonight, the Nets host the Pacers. Knicks at the 76ers. 1010 wins AccuWeather says partly cloudy, very cold and blustery tonight. We're going down to 28 degrees. Partly sunny, breezy tomorrow. High 38. Wins News Time, 541. From the Mercedes-Benz of Edison.com Traffic Center. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Greg Rice.
Well, you got trouble right now on the Belt Parkway right now. Eastbound side of the Belt Parkway, you got the left lane reopened. The right lane is still blocked, so the eastbound belt's still awful from all the way back near Cropsey Avenue over to Erskine Street. We're not quite done with this crash yet. We are done on the Upper East Side. FDR Drive northbound, they got the right lane reopened near East 79th Street. It's still loaded up from the Lower East Side, but the FDR northbound doing better. Better than that is the West Side Highway. Citybound side of the George Washington Bridge, pretty good ride right now to the upper and lower. Lincoln Tunnel, it's about 20 minutes in, 30 plus out from 11th. It's getting worse. Stay with 9th. Holland, 20 to 30 minutes on the outbound ride. Inbound Skyways a mess. The Newark Bay extension, that is going to treat you better. We go to the Jackie Robinson Parkway eastbound, so you don't. Eastbound Jackie getting over to Queens Boulevard. Only the left lane open because of this crash, and that's why you've got a standstill all the way back to Brooklyn and Pennsylvania Avenue. Cross Island Parkway, southbound traffic from right around Bayside Marina all the way down to Hillside Avenue. The longer you can stay with the southbound Clearview Expressway, the better off you are going to be. Staten Island Expressway, extra slow westbound off the Verrazano, all the way out to South Avenue. Greg Rice, 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
The NYPD says a one-man wrecking crew responsible for a deadly hit and run in Ridgewood a few years ago has been extradited from Europe.
Straight out of leaving a prison cell in Germany, police say Florence Stowen is now behind bars in Queens. We spoke to NYPD Lieutenant Jack Singh.
He ran like a coward. During that 3-year investigation, as complex as it was, the detectives never wavered and they never gave up.
He's been on the run for 3.5 years, and police believe he was driving a car when he struck and killed a 74-year-old delivery driver and then set that car on fire.
The closure part is going to be up to the family and however they deal with that. They were very appreciative. If you committed such a heinous crime, we're going to go to the ends of the earth to make sure you're caught.
Before being extradited back here to Queens, police say that Stowen's been arrested multiple times at the U.S. border and served time in Germany for pickpocketing. Mary Lynn Buckley, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM in Holliswood.
Actor James Vanderbeek, who shot to stardom on Dawson's Creek, has died at 48.
Things between us are complicated. It's because you made them that way, okay? And you think that whatever was wrong when you were with me is going to magically get better when you're with him?
I don't know, Dawson.
He was being treated for colorectal cancer, something he had spoken about, raising money for research and awareness. A statement posted on his Instagram said he met his final days with courage, faith, and grace. Vanderbeek and his wife shared 6 children. In September, he made a surprise video appearance at a Dawson's Creek reunion charity event here in the city, benefiting a cancer group. He had previously dropped out due to his illness. Vanderbeek would go on to star in the movie Varsity Blues and on TV and CSI Cyber as FBI Special Agent Elijah Mundo. The Diocese of Brooklyn says it will close 7 Catholic elementary schools at the end of this academic year. The diocese is citing declining student enrollment. Deacon Kevin McCormick, superintendent of schools issued a statement saying this is an extraordinarily difficult moment for our school communities. The decision to close these schools was made only after careful consideration and with great sorrow. These are the schools being closed: Sacred Heart in Cambria Heights, St. Bartholomew in Elmhurst, St. Nicholas of Tollentine in Jamaica, Incarnation in Queens Village, St. Thomas the Apostle in Woodhaven, and St. Elizabeth in Ozone Park. A new development tonight in connection with the deadly fire in Elmhurst earlier this week.
According to an FDNY source, the body of that missing person, an infant, believed to be no more than a month old, has been found in the remains of the Dongan Avenue home where a 34-year-old woman was found dead in the flooded basement. A risk of more collapse kept firefighters from doing a direct search yesterday. The smoke and flames injured 9 people, including a 22-year-old who suffered severe burns all over his body. Marla Diamond, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.